football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, UTSA, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Grant. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, UTSA, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive.
Touchdown, UTSA, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
UTSA 7.
Bringing it out, it's Jordan. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Trojans. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Brandt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Across the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he released it. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. Could take it all the way. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin Dropping back, it's Lewis. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from the 14. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point makes it 28-7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UTSA 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Grant. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Southern Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Grant. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
You got two. You got two.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The offense gifted great field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He bought some time. Now lets it go. With the catch, it's Matthews. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. At the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
To throw, it's Lewis. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it rip. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Trojans will have to kick it away, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To dart to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Roadrunners will send the punt team onto the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Running back has it on the screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quick throw on fourth down to the left side. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. The Trojans will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Music now. Music now. Okay, great. 221 away. Go on.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st down and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this. But for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, UTSA, 17.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.